Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
What have you done with him?
It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prick. They weren't far ahead. Once I opened the door, I'd actually have to come up with a plan. Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late?
Rodrigo! I'm here! Everything is okay!
It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. The doors...
Son of a bitch!
Que porra você tá fazendo?
Cowboy bastard!
He's gonna kill him! She's headed inside.
Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso! Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher de branco. Foi por isso que eu
Mete bala nele, porra!
This was a mess. Where the hell was Passos? We were two failed cops failing miserably at being bodyguards.
Giovanna!
Sem fazer barulho, sem...
Apparently someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing. The money was gone, and I was next if I didn't get off that field. The bullets came from long range. They were well-armed professionals, and I was starting to feel decidedly amateur.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. There's gotta be a first-aid kit around here somewhere.
I've been shot more times than I could remember. But this felt different. Maybe fate was sending me a message, trying to tell me my luck was finally about to run out. Or maybe I just severed an artery and was bleeding out like any number of fools who got shot playing with guns. Either way, I was failing fast.
God damn it!
At least one of us had a gun now. That raised our chances of survival all the way from nil to slim.
Quick as you can.
The guy with the bag must have got hit. He's bleeding all over the place.
He's not the only one. Come on. I think he went this way.
So this was it. My easy retirement money. My blood-stained 401k. A chance to drink for free while chaperoning socialites around town and making sure the poor people didn't get too close. The brochure sure didn't mention any of this shit.
Pull it together, Max. Let's go.
Hold on! Wait here a second! Oh, not a problem. Que porra você tá fazendo, meu?
Come on, come on.
Eu sabia que essa porra ia dar merda. Quem foi o filho da puta que teve essa ideia de estádio? Cala a boca,
Am I the button pusher?
Where the hell's he going?
What's that, man? I'm working here.
Heads up! Here come his friends.
Something tells me we're heading in the right direction. Son of a bitch.
You okay?
About the same as before. Looking forward to getting out of this shithole.
This way.
It didn't sound like we were the only ones getting shot at. Who the hell had tipped these guys off? I didn't know what to think anymore. This town had more smoke and mirrors than a strip club locker room. I didn't give a damn about the money, but I knew what would happen to Fabiana if the wrong people got paid.
Yes! Wait!
It was time to introduce our sniping pal to something more intimate and short range.
All right.
Look, I'll deal with the guys on the other side of the fence. You take the other.
Whatever you say. Alright, I'm inside. Looks like a VIP lounge or something. I'm gonna check it out.
Os negros vão nos matar, hein, se a gente não voltar com dinheiro, né? Quem é a menina? É alguma alpinista de ocidente.
Exactly what it sounds like! Looks like some kind of maintenance elevator. Okay, I'm in.
Right behind me! Back on the other side! Up there, come on, man! Alright, I'm making a run for it!
No chão, filha da puta!
That was too close. I'm getting in time before any more show up.
I'm clear, Max.
Max, you fucking
Okay, I'm going up.
Good. Make it quick.
Believe me, I ain't gonna drag this out. We'd half destroyed Sao Paulo's most hallowed place of worship. Looking back, it was strange how the cops never showed up, but things had a habit of only making sense to me, looking back long after I'd run out of time to fix them.
I see you. You're right on top of him. Jump the railing.
For New Jersey. I don't know why I did it.
I know you from fucking army down here.
You're alone on that one. I'm still hoping I won't remember this tomorrow.
Stopped. I helped him to stop. Fine. What do you mean we're fine? Come on, huh? What
You see who else shows up? Come on.
Shoot the fuck up! Get up there! God, you! I hate you! Out! I know what's
It was hard seeing Brewer go out like that, but I got to thinking, it was what he was waiting for, a chance to make a difference. At least that's what helps me sleep at night. Bobbing out, scramble away from what's left of your life over dead bodies and a few loose roof tiles. If I thought things through, I might have sat down and let myself burn right there. were wrecks all around. And not the kind you fix up for a weekend project. These were the wrecks you cross the road to avoid.
And they're always one step ahead!
They don't need to second guess us when they're covering all the angles. There's a building compliance meeting up here. I'm fine with the leather. This don't show the blood so much.
Must have forgotten about those.
How's this look?
You know, if I've been doing my... Here I was, some hopped-up gringo a long way from home, making trouble the only way I knew. As the weather worsened, I caught a glimpse of the rusted shells of previous lives that had been lived out here in this swampy shithole, and I wondered if I would end up the same way, or what would happen to that girl I was supposed to protect.
Payne sempre com a parte de merda.
So far, I'd managed to keep a low profile, a bit out of character for a guy who's only comfortable with a bottle of whiskey or a gun in his hand. I didn't want to think about what would be happening on that video feed now. Just my own imminent I had to keep moving. I hope...
essa mina que ela já viu demais. Não, velho, não. O irmão já falou, velho. Eu não quero responder. Aí
I was in a cocaine factory, but I'd stick to the depressants. I opened the door to the next circle of this low-rent hell.
eu consigo ver o medo nos seus olhos, seu otário.
Seen Fabiana in a worrying amount of time, but at least I wasn't following a trail of her fingers. I had to keep on going across the docks. I was an overconfident chump who'd gone into the jungle alone. Shit, more company!
make it past that decoy boat!
Fuck, man! What are the engines on? Give me a second!
All we got.
Do it!
Anytime now, Passos.
We need some more time! Shit! Over there, man! Over there! Just try! Keep them off of us! Hey, that's them. We're back. These trucks ain't too friendly, pal. Maybe you should stop playing nice with them then. Hey, look over here. Get on this!
They got an armada out here!
Yeah, look!
Brazilian tourist office should get a load of this.
And they know all about it. Shows a different campaign. Bullshit! I'll drive if you can get these boats out of our way.
That place was crawling. How many guys they got?
How many poor kids want nice sneakers? It ain't hard to hire. Hey, we're on them again.
This is close to let her go.
I'm afraid this shit's gonna come down to more countdown.
Get me next to them!
We're gonna hit the pier!
I heard that. The real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
This code should get us.
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right people out.
Oh shit!
Are we dead?
No such luck. We gotta go.
It's through here.
We've got to get out of here. Come on, move.
Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Max!
There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth. It looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator would take me back up to Rodrigo. I was gonna get crushed to death. Look at me. I've been contracted to protect two people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head. Shit. If I survived this, it'd be a victory for gross incompetence. overcast Bronco was falling apart quite literally. Despite his manners, I'd done him a favor. This didn't look like a room where Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole. So much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week.
Our family is being torn apart.
Demorou, vai ser irado, pô. Demorou.
The way I see it, there's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between, hidden in the dark. What was I really doing, walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I cared to admit. First day off the sauce, and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
Vai, vai. Isso aí, boa. Joga. Aí, toca pra sabedoria.
If there was one thing I'd learned since I'd been here, it was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball. And for kids like these, it was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here.
Vai lá, mostra pra ele.
Tá louco.
It looked like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Vai, meu, passa o baseado. Ih, não tua vez não, passa aí, meu.
Aí, tem visto a irmã do Wilson?
O que esse cara quer?
Aí, bela camisa, hein?
Tu perdeu o fusão, amigo.
walking into another not-so-welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Commando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I'd just shot up their favorite skin joint. There was no need to announce my arrival in that part of town. I'd drawn more than enough attention already.
Uma loira gelada. Falou que ia buscar, pô. Pô, eu falei, vai ser otário aqui 3 vezes, aí até agora não.
Vai tomar no seu cu, rapaz. Vai buscar cerveja você. Que porra que tá fazendo lá embaixo?
Ele tá aqui, calada! Corra, corra, corra! Vai, vai!
I wasn't expecting quite so many armed goons, but there was no... Somehow, I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery. All of a sudden, I didn't need that time by myself. Passos was down the hill and I had to catch up to him. I knew.
I don't respond well to being blown.
Keep me coming! Come on, man!
Let's shoot, you fucking fool!
Get out of here, man! I don't respond well to being blown to bits. Got the energy for an encore? Let's move!
Lots here weren't cheap.
Through the gate.
I'd take a
Come on, man,
freebie.
wake up, let's go.
Passos had put some distance between himself and the goons. I meant to follow. The longer they had us split up, the more chance they had of picking us off. I didn't mind saying goodbye to this place, Whack.
This guy's luck is...
I think I'm done saying my goodbyes. Let's get out of here.
Max, man! I owe you! Up in the tower!
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Payback time!
body ain't gonna bury itself. Dig, motherfucker!
The morgue. How appropriate.
Hey, find that phone.
It was time to get out of there. It seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful life would be staying on the docks. I'd been given enough chances to make this right, and again I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same mistakes for all eternity. The odds of me getting out of there alive, let alone Giovanna and Marcello, were narrowing with every passing second. still alive, and still not all that happy about it. Why did the easy way out never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it.
Você tá me tirando, porra!
Alguma coisa, seu filho
Onde
da
tá o
puta!
I couldn't make much sense of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else. These charmers weren't there to make a couple of arrests. They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
Show! Essa puta aqui!
Traz essa
Não
puta
posso
aí.
esperar pra sair daqui.
Olha que merda. Eles nunca aprendem a lição.
Traficantes e viciados, né? Espera o quê?
I don't think these guys are here for your baby shower.
Get down. Stay out of sight.
Disperse e procure por toda parte. Temos que achar a menina do americano.
Short of riding in on a parade float, we couldn't have made our arrival more obvious. We had to hide someplace out of the open.
Max.
Come on.
Vai pro inferno!
I was getting good at this.
There must be a way to drop those stairs down.
Wait a second. I'm going to try something.
Good. Come on. Let's get the hell away from here. Go on, it's okay. I'm right behind you.
There's someone down there.
Our day had started with us hiding in filth, and got progressively worse. My luck was running true to form. Or rather, I was running true to form.
I'm here. It's okay.
I can't control this thing!
You're doing fine!
Oh my god!
Try to stay calm! Keep going!
I don't know what I'm doing!
Keep your foot on the gas! Careful! Try to keep us straight!
Yeah, I see it.
Try to stay calm!
I don't know what I'm doing!
Just drive! Hold on!
I didn't know what to say.
¡Hay nadie aquí!
The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto. Psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit. Fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference. Breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed. So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the... They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good.
Puta, aquí no hay nada.
I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out. I spotted Pat. There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste. a reason why they're going across the canal.
Stay tight!
What I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality.
No, these punks!
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne.
And Marcelo, too.
It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me. I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man. This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
What the fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please.
What have you been doing?
I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho! Caralho!
Espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não. Pelo amor de Deus.
E aí, Totô?
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in. Even I could guess what demolissao meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one. Where those bastards were going, they wouldn't need medication. I'd seen some dark shit in my time. Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now. I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but it sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Está me achando de uma máquina? Por favor, eu te fiz uma
About the only friend I had left in that town. Wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off. Another dark, rainy night, another police station, another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes. And of course, they were headed my way. If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving. Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer. I still didn't know. gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. My eyes and throat burned. I couldn't get...
Hey, pal.
Another pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. I felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past. Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound. good. Every last one of those bastards. Vacation was coming to. These were Becker's guys. Him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army and their private jet. Opened at the other end of the departure lounge. like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on. It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both. Felt like I might be able to recharge for a second. At least until we pulled into the station and met more murderous assholes. Perfect. Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express. The tram was slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was waiting for me. This was my stop. It had taken me right into the heart. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death, and I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Look! There's a whole team of them! Look there! Right! Come on! Don't give up!
Come on! You've got a flight to catch!
It's not going to take off without us! We're taking damage! Ay! Shit! Shit! Shit!
That about sums it up.
They don't want us getting down this runway! They behave like an army and they're equipped like one! We're driving into it! I normally am behind the gas kind of guy!
Only I've been one of them too.
We're getting hit! If he gets a... That's them!
Border's closed.